Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? I'm very happy that you're fine, because I'm not. Today I want to start making the Chaos Plague and we have so many problems. I don't know where to begin with. Well, I do know where to begin with. Let's start with something positive. No, actually the positive thing is Aristotle metal. 59 of it. And yes, I do understand, we have a bit extra. Do you see this? This is called the Infinite Chaos Bubble. And do you notice the second recipe? We don't have enough. That is because I was not paying attention, but apparently it takes 41 seconds in order to make one Infinite Chaos Bubble. It's not bubbling fast enough, I know. It does require 630 million RF, but it only can accept 760,000 RF. And if you divide those numbers, it's 41 seconds and there's literally nothing you can do about it. I mean, I thought if you add more power, it's gonna go faster. It didn't. I made a rough calculation and yes, we have tons of extra solar panels which we don't need. At this rate of production, we need 18 hours to get all the infinite chaos bubbles that we're going to need. Plus or minus half an hour, which I don't really care about. I'm assuming it's more or less the same time that we need for the Spectre coils, so it can't be that bad. But just to make sure, let us get some Berhantian metal. 6 of them. Come on, you can give me more. Yeah, just a bit, to fill in the recipe. And now we need to talk about potential energy. Every time that our Abyssonomicon gets full, I can only perform the ritual 20 times. 100,000 divided by 5,000, it's 20. The problem is... what happened here? Did you explode? It's fine. Oh. We have a glitch. Okay, let me relog. Well, whatever the problem was, we have traveled back in time. A bit. What I'm trying to say is that we need to generate potential energy faster, and I think I have a small idea. It could be a bust, but I'm not sure. We shall go to Omatol, and that's a meteor. We need to collect some statues of the gods. These are decorative. That is not decorative. We take that, and we kill you. We take another one, and we kill you. And I just realized they're decorative, so we didn't really have to pick them up. Therefore, we kill you. Yeah, we should have gone to the temples. I have been here. Aha, these are the ones that we want. Also, why don't they stack? In any case, Shab Nigurath statue is the one that we're going to worship, because we have the most of it, and we can have more. I think one more thing that we're going to need if we manage to get in, well, we kill you, you as well, and you as well. I just needed the engraver. For the moment we are done, we can come home and kill you. So we all know that if you have your magnet on, you're going to pick up loot bags. That is not what I wanted to say. But we all know that if you have statues of the gods, you're going to get potential energy, correct? You just hold it in your hand and you should get something. Yep, but if you do that consistently, bad things are going to happen, and as many as you guys have been pointing it out, yes, you can make a structure for them, which you can find it in the Necronomicon, but this is not very important. The important part is, how do we amplify the power? I never explained why we are trying to use the statues. The reason for that is very simple. Villagers are laggy. And the reason that we are in the Twilight Forest is that we're looking for Shoggoths. Hello? I should have killed him with the Kikoku. Yes, we want the flesh. Somebody told me if you break chance cubes, there is a chance of getting a creative chest. That's not a creative chest. We need every single Shoggoth. The flesh. Therefore, what it comes down to is that I have to visit every single dimension and find the appropriate Shoggoth. Well, this one was easy. Hello? Can you spawn someone? Please? Do you remember that episode that I was looking for the Dreadguards to take their armor? Now that I'm not looking for them, they're everywhere. You're really not gonna give me a Shoggoth? Just a bit of flesh? Well, in Omatol, this was easier. Okay, this is getting a bit confusing. I have the Shoggoth flesh, I have Abyssal Shoggoth, I have Dreaded. You're not Omatol? No, it's okay. We kill you and look for more. Technically speaking, we don't have to look for more. We can just spawn them. Oh, you're a lesser one. Yeah, well, it was worth a try. We'll find something, don't you worry. The reason that I need different types of flesh is that I need to make something called a charm, correct? These charms are from Abyssal Craft, and one of them is going to amplify the power of the statues. I cannot get the appropriate flesh for the god that I wanted, so we're gonna go with the god which we have the flesh for. And that can either be Hastur or Cthulhu. I like Cthulhu. Sounds nice. I guess we know what to do. We kill you and go home. It has been a while and I have been working. Unfortunately, I ran into a problem. So this is the structure that I had to make for Cthulhu. It does not have to be Cthulhu, but I wanted symmetry. I mean, you can have different gods on top. That's it. And believe it or not, this system was actually working 5 minutes ago, then it suddenly stopped. So I had to revert back to villagers. If I hold the Necronomicon in my hand, yes, I'm getting potential energy. If I put it on the pedestal, Nothing happens. You see, we have whatever, 54. We wait for a few seconds, still the same number. I even made the charm and upgraded one of the statues. It works really well. The problem is that bad things happen. It's like 25 PE every single time. So we're just gonna do one thing. So we're going to change our god and see what happens. Hastur? Do you like me? You don't? Yeah, nothing's happening. What if we move you up by 1 block? I swear, whatever it was working 5 minutes ago. Technically, you don't even need this. It's supposed to power the pedestal. I just put that one there so that I can have a visual indicator. That's it. Yeah, screw the gods. We go with villagers. Moving on, there are a few items that we're missing for the chaos plank. Oh, I turned on my particles. And on the 4 corners, you might notice that that item is a maximum compact machine. And yes, I just checked, you can animate the wall block. So we're just going to spawn a few thousand of them, I guess. Although one thing that I'm not really sure is that can you animate a compact machine? I'm not really sure. I'm afraid it's gonna break the game. Should we try that? I mean, automating compact machines is something super easy and we should have no problems in doing that. But if you can animate it, I'll be very happy. We need to animate you too. Okay. You need a crystalline block in the middle. But just in case the system fails, I do have a shaped card. We're going to copy this shape. Oh, the builder. We select the builder, the first corner, and the second corner. Now we should be able to easily copy and paste this structure, just in case animating it is not going to work. Okay, moment of truth. Are we going to crash? What the? Okay, I guess we're done. And we just need 2 stacks of it, so I'm just gonna stand here. Yep, we have plenty. I thought this is going to take hours and hours and hours, but I don't know, it took me like 2 minutes. We are almost ready to start making our first chaos plank. There are a few gizmos that we're missing. And yes, one of them is the orb. So if I just change the filtering, all 64 at the same time. Yeah, you can't really do that. Do it one by one. Well, as long as you have the particle effects for blood, I guess it can do everything at the same time. Yeah, it's gonna take ages, but it's fine, I think. But for the moment, that goes over there. We have 500,000 Spectre coils, so we're going to start making the singularity. You going to? Well, I did remove some of the clusters, just in case. We're going with 16. So that if something goes wrong, at least I will notice it in like 1 hour or so. But for the final metal that we need for the chaos plank, what we're going to need is a vial of owlsite. You know, this is botanical brewery, and what I did is that I have a chain of droppers and a chain of hoppers. The first dropper is going to have the vial, second one is for wart, golden carrots, and spider eyes. We need 8 stacks of them, so it has to be kind of automated. So if we activate you, are you gonna work? And yes, we have a creative mana pool. Yeah, that was actually my bad. You don't do that with a hopper. You do it with an open crate. So, vial, nether wart, golden carrot, and the spider eye. We should readjust the mana spreader like so, and are you gonna work? Oh, there is a cobblestone. It fell down, not my fault. Yep, now it's working. So I'm going to have an item collector over there with a filter for the vial, and now it should be automatic. Let us see if it's gonna kick in. Okay, we're getting everything. Lovely. Oh, it takes less than 10 seconds. I put this to like 20 seconds. Yeah, let's just put it to 10 seconds. That should be fine. Nothing is being messed up. And the orbs are ready. So we can have, I don't know, 16 more? Not 1. Go with 16. Thank you. In any case, this is the final metal that we need in order to make the chaos plank. And there you go. The problem is that we don't have enough singularities for the spectre coil, so we can't really finish it. But these 2 ingots that you see are going to give us our first chaos plank. Thanks to our hyper efficient farm, we also have 1 stack of enticing crystals. And now we come to the fun part. Crystal runestone of darkness. I have nothing to do with this, I can assure you. But it's like 50 million things to craft. This is one of the parts that I'm not really looking forward to because nothing is going to stack. And it has like so many steps. We first have to make the simple runestone, which yes, it doesn't stack. Okay, maybe you should not accept extra items when I shift. Thank you. Then we convert each and every one of them into Lordic runestone. Remember, I have to do this 64 times, but we're going to go with 16 for the moment. Now that we have the Lordic runestone, we go with crystal runestone. Amazing. You know, I'm already thinking of rage quitting. And I already made the wrong one. Crystal offensive. What did I make? Oh, I put the wrong one in. It's the utility. That one, I think. It's not even that one. What are you? Defensive. Oh my goodness, I hate you. Yeah, it's this one. Just give me 1 chaos plank. I don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, after making a crystal runestone of darkness defensive from Lordcraft, here is our first chaos plank. Lovely. Shouldn't you be a quest? Wait a minute. You don't consume the orb. I made a few hundred. I ran into a very weird problem. If I don't stand here, the brewery is not gonna work. It's gonna mess up everything. It's very weird because this place is chunk loaded. I mean, I assume... Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'll cut it out. No. I don't know. Oh, we have 69 vials. Your favorite number. The only thing that I want to do at this very moment is to get 6 chaos planks. You know, so that I can start working on the recipe of the Omen ingot. I don't want it to look empty. We already made 1 chaos plank, so we're going to need 5 more of these metals. I mean 10. And somebody has been telling me that instead of using buckets in order to craft items, I can use a reservoir. Let us see if that works. I know that this is something that should work. The problem is that normally it should show you in the JEI. And well, it's not showing me in the JEI. So let us see. We have 17 Oblivion catalysts. Here is Corallium, here is antimatter, and no, it's not working. I mean, I do understand. In some mod packs it works, in some mod packs they want you to suffer. And judging by its name, guess which mod pack this one is. So if we just get a few creative tanks, pump it in, we get more chaos planks. Oh, and a wand of animation. There are so many things that don't really stack. But it's fine, we only need 29 chaos planks, remember that. So yeah, this is going to be painful, but not as painful as you would think. That is 5, that is perfect. We already had the 6th one, so it was like this. Probably not. It's like this. Also, we have 100,000 PE, so we should be able to make 20 more Oblivion Catalyst. The system works. Where's the cow? Cow is here. Yeah, it really takes 5,000. Okay, I'm not in a hurry. We have 19 instead of 20 because I forgot to sacrifice the cow. I don't really like mundane work. I have made a few more Oblivion Death Bombs and now we're going to start working on the... What the hell is that? Oh, that's the cow. I was going to say that now we're going to start working on the Omen ingot. Obviously, this is not something that we can finish today, but if we have the recipe, then we will know what we're missing. Some pyrotium, some neutral steel of the 11th, some dread fragment. Well, we have enough. We need 4 Omen ingots in order to make a creative chest, and we need a 5th one in order to dupe it. So this recipe isn't that horrifying, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's like 20 lenses, but what can you do? So then there are these lightning velocity blocks from Erebus. I don't know how to get them. I mean, we do have a bunch, it's just that I don't know which mob drops it. It can't be you, you're very slow. Yeah, probably not you. Oh, I got it from someone. We need that one too. The red thingy. Centipedes, go away. Okay, it's the centipede. I hate bugs. I really do, but we have enough, I guess. Yeah, biovelocity, we need 20 blocks. Come on. Yes. Now we need to upgrade it to the supernatural velocity. Shut up. Maybe this is something that I have to go to the wiki and see who drops it. Please don't be you. Okay, you're not the one. I really do hate centipedes. You have to have an appropriate number of limbs. A few hundred is kind of disproportionate. Is it the grasshopper? No, it does seem to be a very rare drop. But, oh, we don't even have the one. No, I thought we were gonna animate it, but no, I have to find it. Why am I holding a shield? And yes, according to the wiki, it seems to be a very rare drop from centipedes and something else. Not this one. Yes, that guy. How rare is it? Oh, he dropped it. Just the one. Uh-oh. That's not good. And yes, I do understand what you're going to say. No, we're not going to spawn centipedes in the base. So this never happened. Just remember that. You go into the void. I don't care. And hopefully that is something that we can animate. Yes, it is. Uh-oh. But you should be able to place it down, right? Yes, if you place it down, it's fine. Wait a minute. Why is the texture broken? Okay, the texture can be broken, but apparently it's acceptable. Because you know, when I'm holding shift, it's not saying that we're missing that. Now that we have the velocity blocks with weird textures, let us move on. In the recipe of the Omen ingot, you might notice that we need something called depleted HEN 236. Oxide doesn't really matter. Basically what we need is Neptunium 236 and 237. I let these guys run for a very long time, and I think it's this one? Yes. Well, I was going to use a creative tank in order to make the fuel, but 50,000 and 90,000, that's plenty. Oxide thing is the worst. Okay, this is what we want. HEN 236. Yeah, we just have to oxidize it. Oh, we can have 48. We need like 20. So that's good. Also, we need to put it inside a reactor. Is the heat gonna... Whoa, that was hot. We shall have cryotium coolers. Actually, we can't have that many cryotium coolers. Maybe we have to remove some of the cells? Yeah, we don't really want it to be fast. So how are we doing now? Yeah, that's acceptable. Once the fuel is depleted, we just have to oxidize it, so that's going to be easy. It has been a bit of time later, I have been preparing some stuff, and now I'm preparing the rest of the stuff. And by the rest, I just mean the flowers from Botania. But this should be easy, right? We just need the seed. Can't you hold this in your offhand? You can. Easier. It's just that the rhythm is a bit hard. I think I got it. How many do I need? Only 10. Okay. We're done. Also, I'm very grateful that we did not have to craft a single rune. For the Omen ingot, Rafflesia goes on the top, Kikamoris on the bottom. Some lenses and gateways. Oh, and the rest is just the fuel. Okay, you know, after a while I noticed I made a boo-boo, because the reactors are set up in a way that whatever fuel we get, we're reprocessing it. Thankfully this stupid thing was full, so we got all the fuel. And yes, I do understand that the spectre coils are flickering, that's because we're making singularities. For the fuel, all we need is a fluid infuser, we give you some power, and all the upgrades in the universe. One of these stupid things has to be oxygen. You are. So we make a creative tank, you output to the bottom, and obviously the fuel goes in. Yes, consume more energy. It's good. Oh, it's actually only 26,000. That's it. We just needed 20. That also goes in the recipe of the Omen ingot. So what else are we? Oh, the Gaian gem. It's just that I hope this is something that stacks. How did you make the Gaian gem? Ah, yes. Obsidian, emerald, and diamond. If the offering table is cheap, can I have like 2 of them? I tell you what, it's not expensive. It's gonna be a bit faster, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any idea what that means? This is our last Gaian gem, and this should be the Omen ingot. What did I misplace? Okay, let's adjust the GUI. What is your problem? Don't tell me it's this one. It could be the lightning velocity block. So what do? Do we have to spawn centipedes? That's gonna be a lot of centipedes. Okay, so I thought wood can be a solution, but it's not. You see, we get biovelocity, not the supernatural one. But you know, what if we turn it on and off again? Just in case. Well, it added something else. Okay, are you going to do that one by one? Oh, we got it! Well, 3 of our wood farms are now working on the centipede, and one of them is actually broken, and I have no idea which block I broke. It's this one, I'm lazy to fix it. And also, this is the most weird one, because we're getting Wither Boss Trophy, which is weird. Also, remember, we're not really getting them that fast. Yeah, we can have 3. Come on, give me one more. The final one is ready. Lovely. And what I want to know is that can we have 1 Omen ingot? Okay, perfect. There you go, we have it. Well, I guess spectre coils aren't important, we put you over there. We are 25% there. Also, just before we wrap up today's episode, let us see how many more Omen ingots we can make, or basically chaos planks. And yes, this is going to be amazing for me. I have to craft more runes. It's a bit too late, but I'm not sure. Can you hopper things inside this thing? It's fine. By the time that we start trying things, I'm already done. I do have a feeling that maybe I shouldn't nag that much, because after a while, you kind of get used to it. And yes, I do understand my inventory is full, but that is like 24 items. I do have a little bit more here, but you know, it's not that much progress. So the runes, wand of animation, another chaos plank, more runes, more wands of animation, creative tank, more planks. If you don't misclick anything, I think it's actually quite easy. Oops, I ran out of something. Oh, these stupid things. Well, on a very positive note, we have a bit more chaos planks, and we do have a bit more of these velocity blocks. So 1 more Omen ingot. We can have a bit more ingots so that we can make a 3rd Omen ingot as well. Maybe, if we steal things from here? Yeah, we need like 4 more chaos planks. Made another one, and we are missing 3 of them in order to make a 3rd Omen ingot. Then we are going to have 75% of the Omen ingots that we're going to need in order to make the creative chest. The problem is the chaos bubble, and I think I'm going to AFK for a while. Maybe half an hour? That should give me enough. The issue is that it's not really something to worry about, because I even don't have enough ectoplasm. I think the singularity has stopped. Yeah, we have like 2 more. I'm not exactly sure, but I think we're missing 17 of them. That can't be right. How many did I make? I know that when I started making the singularity, we had 520,000, so yeah, that sounds about right. It's fine, I'm going to AFK for a while until we get enough infinite chaos bubbles so that I can make 1 more Omen ingot. It hasn't been that long, I just had lunch. Well, I also cooked the lunch, so maybe an hour? But as usual, let us see where we stand. Okay, I just needed 2 more of these ingots, which it seems that we can. Yeah, exactly, we can make 3 more chaos planks. Here is 1, I need some runes. Here is 2 and 3. And ladies and gentlemen, it seems that this is going to be our final Omen ingot for today. Voila. Honestly speaking, I was not expecting that. I thought maybe we can make 1, but that went really well. But yeah, if we manage to make 10 more chaos planks, we can have our first creative chest, which I don't think it's going to be a big deal, because that means we need 300 infinite chaos bubbles. Yeah, I think we are going to need 320, and that should take like 5 or 6 hours. That is lovely, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. These final episodes are going to be a bit shorter, because you know, we don't really have that many things to do. I just have to AFK, do some manual work, and make chaos planks. Anyways, bye bye.